Hello and welcome.
Hello. Hello and welcome to Tales of The Unwanted, where a bunch of cosplayers sit around and play Dungeons and Dragons. A tabletop roleplay game where you roll a dice and anything could happen. Ha, did it.
You did it.
Okay, so last time you fought 2 Ettins, so you fought 4 heads. But only 2 bodies. And you absolutely whooped them. Ilvara did her old ball basher. And Tyel, not once, but twice, and killed the Ettin by slicing off their heads with a rapier sword. So, yeah, cool. So guys, you're here now with these dead Ettins. It is night time. What are you doing?
Can I loot Thor, please?
Mjolnir? No.
Sweet.
Okay, so
I wouldn't be able to pick it up.
roll an investigation.
Would I really? Thinking about it. Not me.
I
Just investigation.
don't think anyone is really, apart from I think Tyel is probably the most innocent out of the lot.
Excuse me.
Onion.
Baby eater.
There's no actual proof of that.
You don't know I eat babies.
Emil is quite clever. I feel like he would be quite innocent.
What was the investigation?
Only 4.
Only 4.
Yeah. Don't even know where I'm going. With a 4.
You're looking at him and going,
You've been
I
searching
see
a tree.
blood. There's a lot of blood here.
Yeah.
I can't really pick up this axe and Morning Star, so yeah, there's nothing here.
That's a good body.
I'm gonna
Did I
show my sister how it's done.
You gotta beat the 4.
1. Oh, there we go. Wasn't 1, thank God.
2.
20.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You know everything.
You managed, you have actually looted quite a lot of bodies. You're not afraid to get your hand into the trousers of the and
Not much left. No.
you find 5,000 gold pieces.
Whoa.
In his
trousers.
pants.
They
No
haven't
wonder it hurts so much.
Yes.
they haven't got any pockets.
Oh, true.
And you decide, you look at the tusks and you go, they might be worth something. So you take out your dagger and you take 8 large tusks.
8.
That's a lot of tusks. It's because it's
Well, it's not one lot, guys.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, what about the weapons?
They're too big for any of
Okay,
you lot
no
to
problem.
use.
I was going to say actually, because I've still got that 20,000 gold from before, so I'm going to add that. So I'm going to have 25,000 and split it between all of us and
Okay,
just
cool.
dish it all out.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not trying to keep the money, I just keep forgetting. I got 8, and Albert gets none. So 3,125 each. You're welcome.
Right, we're all going to use our magical abacuses.
Yeah.
Are you kidding? I need to minus Ben out.
Yeah. This is where we go in silence.
Okay.
To buy some stuff.
Whew, almost 6 grand. Can this be real money?
I know.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
Let's do that way.
I'm super rich. I think I haven't actually spent any on anything. I just take what I want.
Sounds about right.
Because of that, it's like
Okay, cool.
all the money.
Who's got the dragon stones too, by the way?
Onion.
Onion. Dragon stones go.
I've got it.
Good. Way well done.
Got it,
Well
man.
done. Well done, onion. Onion.
Onion knows too much.
Right. Okay. So we've shared all that money out. We've looted the bodies. Do we get back on our horses and travel?
May as well.
I feel bad for the horse.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Is the horse
It's-
so down to one?
yeah.
Is he okay?
Oh, the horse
It was
doesn't
half a
care.
fire, wasn't it? Is it
Yeah,
alright?
fine.
Your horse. Okay, good.
It was just Hendrik's head.
Just naked.
Oh my
Just
God.
naked green birds.
He doesn't need it anyway.
Yeah, it's not doing a lot.
Okay.
As long as you got the guns.
You gave like almost all your money away.
You just give all your money away.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
It's
I've got like just under 4 grand. You guys are all up in me now.
That's okay.
It's a lot.
We can help you out if you
It's
need
not
it
far
anyway.
what we've got.
Okay, cool. So we get back on the
Math isn't my strong suit, guys.
Need an accountant.
we get back on the horse.
I didn't leave the horse. I was
Not
like,
even 15,000 or 20.
didn't even hit
Well,
the
because you had to
the creatures, so I'm just like,
I got
Yeah, you're still on the horse, isn't yeah. So Onion climbs up behind you now, and
I need hold tight. I'm a radical driver.
Onion pulls his massive arms around your waist.
I'm real nervous. Just like, what?
Yeah, if Onion goes into a rage, snap in half.
Okay, so you carry on down the path, and it's proper night now as the moon is out, and it's strangely enough, it hasn't rained yet in Ilazria for the entire time that we've been playing this campaign.
Make sure my owl is on the lookout.
So it's your owl is loving it at the moment because of full moon, and is anybody a werewolf?
Eating all the mice.
Eating all the ones. Even okay.
Staring at you in the dark. Dun, 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 dun.
When you sleep, I will have him.
How are you approaching the town or the city?
Through the gate.
You're approaching it through the gate.
Well, approaching the gate.
Are you?
I think we ought to all go behind you.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so
Wait.
I will sound advance.
Let's get up the Roman handcuffs, all be the slave this time.
Sound advance.
Not yet.
okay, so you casually strut on the horses down, trot if you will. With Charr at the front, Kaelin is kind of like looking over this banner. And there's a guard on top of a 10-foot wall. So it's, you know now with a lot of the Dragonborns, they are 8 foot. So it's like, it's only that kind of feet above their heads anyway. He's
over it.
He's standing on top of it. It's like a step. Just a little over the wall. And he goes, "Stop there! How do you pass this way? Are you Charr?
Hello!
Come in. You best go see.
You didn't have to roll your eyes, you know, I can see from that.
We thought we got rid of the bard, but unfortunately not.
Greatest
I
fans.
thought you said that you were very welcome.
I don't know.
They all love me.
He'll love me. Oh, him.
He's gonna play that song again, guys. He thinks he's like.
So he says, "You best go see Crest. I'm sure he'll want to see you, Charr, and you know where to go."
Okay.
So we all enter now, and Kaelin jumps off the horse. Anybody else jumping off or not?
Yeah, I'll get it.
Well, we need to tie her up somewhere.
Well, if you're getting off, I'll get off.
Are those
So horse
stages?
gets
Onion feels uncomfortable with his current situation, so he gets off.
Neil actually takes a breath. And he's just like, oh my god. Manages to get off the horse.
Okay, cool. So what you notice is that there are actually 2 guards following you, keeping at a distance. It's one is a where are we? It's this 8-foot red dragonborn and a 7-foot blue dragonborn, and they're just casually just following you along, making sure, because yes, dragonborn is okay, but there's one human, you know, so they're a bit cautious.
And Neil notices they're looking at Hendrik and he's like, I think they've got a crush on me.
I am very handsome.
Okay, so you Charr leads everyone up to the main hut of Bro, the capital, and it's a domed building. Quite a, I'm not going to use the word large, quite a big building.
Everything's locked.
Everything's large. And there's domed doorway. It's a good 8 foot tall, so well, just over 8 foot, so the tallest Dragonborn can go in quite easily. There is a guard on the main door, and they open the door for you, and we go in straight in.
Let me see, is there anything you guys need to do first, or should we just follow them?
Anything you want to tell us, before we go in? Or?
Who is this man we're meeting?
This was the only place in the lands where Char's Xmas hits was number 1 in it.
I gave my only copy away.
I listen to it every day.
No, we're good.
We're good.
As long as we knock.
I just open the door and let you in.
Still knock.
This is what you hear from inside. Come in and know me better, man. No, with Charles Dickens. So we all get in for you. It's a modest-sized room.
Nice.
My vocabulary is improving.
Modest
No, it's,
large.
it's in the centre of the room. There is a fire pit and there's a hole in the ceiling to let the smoke out. There's woolen rugs and everything everywhere across the
Ooh,
floor.
I'm gonna sit on this. Well, I'm actually gonna lay on it, so it's really comfortable. Right next to the fire as well. I'm gonna lay on one.
Okay, so they let you do that because most of them come in and sit down on the rugs and around the fire.
I just, it feels so good on my face. You just gotta rub your face on it. It's really nice and soft.
Yeah, just get
Towards
a good
the-
all over rub.
Towards the back of the room, there is a green Dragonborn, and he's just under 8 foot tall. And Charr, and you know this, is the leader of all the Dragonborn.
There
He
he is.
looks to the rest of you and he nods at Charr. And he nods at Kaelin because he's seen Kaelin with Charr many a time. And he says to the rest of you, I am Crest, leader of the Free Dragonborn. I know Charr and Kaelin, but who are the rest of you? What business do you have among the Dragonborn? Excuse the laughter next door. Awful, we're actually doing a rehearsal, so check out that door. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Well, we'll just pass. We're not first, don't worry.
Yeah,
I'm a male, I'm a druid. Nice place we got. Lots of wood. Well built, good sturdy stuff.
The finest wood in all Ilazria.
Many trees died.
Many trees were cut, and many were planted from the seeds that were grown on them.
Oh, see, now that's a +1 druid bond right there.
Me and Neil's best friend. Just starts clinging to his leg. We are a band called The Unwanted.
Oh, he looks at Charr. A band? Not again.
Well, I'm working on them, you know. I'm not sure I have too much talent. I'm trying to get Hendrik on the bongos. Rhythm's a little out.
You mean adventure in band?
Yes.
The Unwanted. He chuckles a little to himself. A fitting name for a band of misfits.
We thought so.
And what business do you have?
I like how he knew we were misfits just by looking at us.
Let's be honest here, guys. We are.
There's only 2 drow, which are, and one's an albino drow and one's a normal drow. So I was like, none of us look the same.
Yeah, we simply didn't go to the same high school.
Yes. Well, I am a postman, and I believe that
I'm
that's for you.
Today he's postman.
Charr, postman.
Charr.
Wait a minute.
Some postman.
So he notices, he looks at the back and he's like, Notices the seal. Of
Maybe we should apologise.
Hasn't been tampered with in whatsoever. It came like that.
We dropped it and it's got a bit wet and yeah, that's why
There's a bit of mud on it.
on. Yeah.
He opens the letter and he's little taken back. It's written in perfect Draconic, and he's looking, reads every word of the letter, and puts it next to his throne.
These are the ones, exactly.
And he says, "You may return to General Tora at the Round Keep, and tell him he may send a representative to discuss terms for this alliance. That is all, unless you have more questions for me."
Anything else we want to ask him? We probably should ask if we could stay in the city.
Oh, yes. that
You know,
would
let's
be-
be polite.
Yes, that would be
Well,
very.
can we just sleep here? I like the warm house, and he's got a big fire going.
No. If you seek bed, seek out Brother Warrior Varan at the barracks. He may assist you with some beds.
Thank you kindly. What of your blacksmiths and shops? Is there anything local?
We do have many shops in town. If you seek the finest weaponry, I recommend going to the Shield and Sword towards the western entrance. There, Gazdan the Great will outfit you with great arms. If you require day-to-day goods, Sheben has an array of goods at their store. And if you're hungry, there is the eating hall, as Charr knows many,
Well, yeah.
with his music.
Yeah, I'm off there now.
I'm sure they will love you there, Charr.
What do you Dragonborn folks like to drink?
The blood of our enemies.
Good call, I love.
I
What's
joke.
the alcohol?
He just
Is it
like,
good?
looks like,
Is it good?
depends on the Dragonborn. I know Charr loves his mead. I'm quite partial to a sherry brandy myself.
Okay.
Do you have a tavern in your town?
The eating hall
The
is the
eating hall.
tavern.
There you go.
Okay, where do you guys want to go?
But I know I'm going.
I think we should procure some rooms, get some food,
Yes.
drink.
Maybe now.
Stop by the armory and sort out our completely legitimately got weapons and armour.
True,
you know.
yeah.
We might have to go there after we've rested. I think
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
middle of the night right now. Just like
Possibly.
Just knowing our luck, it'd be like, wait a second.
Can you not see the moon? Okay, so where are you going?
Yeah, I think let's go and get some accommodation for the night.
Okay, so Charr, you lead them.
Okay.
Still, you see those two Dragonborn following you. They haven't left your sight.
And
Well,
my
they haven't-
fans.
you haven't left their sight.
They're actually
sorry.
schoolgirls, they just looked at me.
So you take them over to the southern part of the city, traveling a good 20 minutes, and then you don't hear anything because it's obviously night time, so a few snoring coming from the tents and everything. These are proper canvas tents, they're no longer wooden huts here. And you see a few of the soldiers just on patrol.
So, does anybody around look like they're in charge? Like they're sitting by a book, or
There is
somebody who would be allocating the beds?
There is a larger tent, and there is one Dragonborn, or a black Dragonborn, that's actually standing outside the
Okay.
tent, and he's kind of just like looking around all the different tents, and he looks like he's about to go back inside the larger tent.
Excuse me, sir.
He turns around, and you know it is You know this to be Brother Warrior Baron.
Ah, from the sword and from the
Yeah,
sword.
so he turns around and yes.
Ah, do you know where we could sleep for the night?
He looks, he's like, outside.
Charming as ever. Would you like me to play you a song?
No.
Okay, I trick, guys.
No. Play the song until he gives us
We can use the stinking plug.
in one of
Drive
the
them into
tents
the
until
tents.
Caleb turns and goes, tell him Crest told us to stay here.
Yes, Crest told us to stay here. Yes, we have it on good authority that we're supposed to be put up for the night in your tent.
And if you don't let us stay here,
Oh, that is a persuasion check on that one.
Right, here we go.
We haven't done a persuasion check in a while.
do an intimidation.
16 plus 5, that's 21.
I can't even roll past that.
Oh,
So he looks, he's like, he thinks for a while, going, he remembers the last time he played a song.
you think about that now. You just think about that.
It's like, fine, I was
Oh.
going, I was going on my rounds anyway. So yeah, he leaves and lets you go into the tent. You go in there are 6 beds. So Kaelin decides, you take the beds, I shall meditate, because I don't need a bed.
TL would like Kaelin to join her.
Pardon?
TL would like Kaelin to join her.
Oh. Elvira is proud.
well, we
Kaelin-
want to traumatize people, so it's your turn now.
Kaelin blushes a little and respectfully declines and kneels next to the fire there.
Caleb, what are you doing? You come in.
When everyone's around, meet me back at the keep.
Oh. Okay, say no more.
Has anyone noticed the twitch? Are they sick?
So Caleb does meditate. He doesn't shoot you down, but he just he laughs and he's like, and just like pats you on the shoulder.
Oh my god, it's like real life all over again.
That's what you want.
Come to Mama Elvira.
I'm done. Thanks for watching, guys. Okay, right, yeah. So there are 6 beds. There's 6 more. No, there's one more.
Oh, me and him can share.
Okay,
Would
so you
be anyway.
squeeze in this little bed because they are like just little canvas beds, enough for one Dragonborn. So obviously the 2 of you.
Dragonborns are big. We're tiny.
Exactly,
I'm like.
Exactly. So you slide in together, all nice and snug, and
I don't think I want to be in this people getting really close.
Don't worry, Emil. That was only one time. Not again.
That one time was enough.
and then
That was flashbacks like.
and then just slides in, straddle legs across the other beds like. Takes off his loincloth. Pulls up the sheet. Onion is a barbarian and doesn't wear any armour, so literally
Onion
just
don't
wearing.
care, dude.
Oh, you're wearing a pirate outfit at the moment, aren't you?
Yeah, but it's
Well,
like,
not anymore.
it's not
Did-
great.
Yeah, the definition of outfit is quite
Yeah, it's
loose.
mostly just
A
rags.
loincloth with a skull and crossbones on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody falls into a sleep. Kaelin goes into his meditation, and everybody then goes back to full health. All spells back because it's a undisturbed sleep because nobody is having any bedrock They're behaving themselves this time. So you hear, you wake up in the morning to the sound of.
Can Emil get up first?
Okay.
Just because he's really curious as to how Kaelin is like sleeping in a meditative state, and just sort of like
Puckling.
a little bit of this.
So as you're like doing that, kind of just there, and then as you go to poke him, he goes, like just grabs your hand, like, morning Emil.
It's just like, that's not sleeping.
It is. I only need a few hours meditated rest. So do you. You're a half elf.
He lays
I
in.
did not realise we could do this. This
He's got to make
saves
tea.
so much time. There's more time for eating in a day now.
Yes, Emil. There is more time for eating in the day.
This is genius. I'm going to do that next time.
I shall teach you back at the keep.
Oh, good.
It's got a busy time in the back of the keep. Okay, so you hear outside the sounds of soldiers practicing, clanging of metal. So they're just sparring with the swords and
It's a
everything.
band.
We start tapping our feet and getting in the rhythm with it.
Musical episode starts.
And soon we wake up and we exit. Where are we going now?
Weapons?
Yeah.
Let's get our armour.
Just
the
a
West
the sword shield.
To the worst. Oh,
Shield, sword,
breakfast.
and
Breakfast.
To the shield and
Breakfast.
sword.
Breakfast. Breakfast.
I think Emil wants to go to the eating
Breakfast.
hole. Okay, so you on the way to the armory, you got Emil going, breakfast!
Yeah.
I can't eat a sword.
So as you're walking north and you're going slightly northwest, Emil has his fit. So you come eastwards towards the eating hall, and Charr opens up. It's kind of like an old saloon. So we got the flappy doors, and like so Charr pushes them open, and
Everyone leaves.
there's a female dragonborn behind the bar. And like, Charr, you've returned! Excellent. Would you like to give us a song?
I could play some music in the corner.
Excellent. You know your place.
What do we get for it?
Yes, but first, can we have maybe some rounds?
How are your your dragon pipes? Are they just as good? Do me a performance check, please.
Let's check. 15.
No.
No. Oh, sorry, no, 18.
She's looking as happy as ever to see you.
It's your one
And
fan.
She's got the Christmas
calls
hits.
on her
She's got
servants.
several. She's got
and-
signed copies of the Christmas.
They come out
She has
and they
items of my
put
clothing.
down an array of sausages, bacon, eggs, some porridge and everything for you to eat. So we all chow down. We'll
I
Charr
start to
playing
furiously put away all meat.
Emil doesn't even eat, he just inhales.
You see now as well that there's a collection of female dragonborns coming in through. They recognise the dragon pipes. So you now know. You get the feeling why a lot of the male dragonborns don't like. So they're all swooning over him as he's playing his music. And Kira, have some food. Come have some food. So they sit on the table, they're all like fangirling over him. Okay,
Off
so
me, get off.
we all fill our bellies full of food. Is Emil gonna steal bread again?
Yeah, but he doesn't need to steal it, it's been given to him.
Goes over to somebody else's table.
I sticks a loaf of bread in in her pocket just in case Emil gets hungry later. She knows he might need
Chuck it down then.
She didn't bring any this morning, otherwise she could have sated him for a while.
Put it down. Anybody?
He gets hangry.
Caitlin's gonna take a bacon roll with him. He likes his bacon.
Someone got stabbed.
What character dies in Oddworld? Yeah, so we're all good here. You've had a drink. Are you drinking alcohol, Mahal?
Of course.
I do it first thing in the morning.
What are you having?
I'll have a bottle of good mead.
Mead.
Yes.
You're a
2
pirate.
silver pieces, please.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Are you drinking it right now? Not literally right now. Is Tyel drinking it right now?
Yeah.
Okay, right, okay, roll. D20.
I've only had one drink.
Yeah, you've had
How big's the cap there?
Yeah, that's like it's so much
just had a gallon of ale.
Looks like a fish bowl.
Good.
And she's like the tiniest little.
Constitution saving throws. You had your con and you just had your con modifier. You're getting tipsy.
Oh, good. I'm in my happy place.
Right. Another drink and you are drunk and you'll have disadvantage on everything.
I'm good.
Okay.
Advantage on life.
No more for you.
Okay, so anybody else doing anything in?
No, yeah.
I thought you were going to say something. I was like,
Yeah.
I want to
Emil's
clear
just
head
like-
just in case.
Just like,
You want what?
I want to clear head just in case.
okay, so we Charr gives his female groupies one last little tune on the dragon pipe.
don't forget to wink. Don't wink.
This song is called Wink.
Yay! There's
Balls flying everywhere.
That's a question for you lot at home.
They would have braziers in those times, like corsets.
Just throwing like
and
metal breastplate.
I'm completely naked now. They've taken everything. I need that.
Okay, so you leave the thing and you march them quickly over to the shield and stone, where you see a red dragonborn, and he's pounding at the swords and everything. He's forging, and instead of a fire pit, he's literally using his breath on it and carrying on.
That saves on the fuel, doesn't
You must tire him out though.
I
Surely
know.
after a time he's like,
He just gets really like dizzy, like.
some of them are slightly wonky.
Tail goes up and says, "Oh, are you Gaston the Great?
I am Gaston the Great.
Ah, nice to meet you. I was wondering if you have any javelins."
Any javelins? He looks and he's like,
Or
I
could you
have.
make me some?
I don't have steel-tipped javelins. I have wooden javelins. They're just as good.
The expert.
I
Set
could
'em on
fashion
fire.
Yeah, I
some
was like,
steel
Set 'em on
tips for
fire
you.
and
if you
have
want.
flaming javelins.
If you
stick.
wouldn't mind, please, Sir Gaston the Great.
How many would you like?
How much?
2 gold each.
Will you do a bulk deal?
Yes, I will do 10 for 20 gold. That's a bulk deal. You're getting 10 at 2 gold pieces each.
If any of my friends here will buy other stuff from you, will you lower it, the price?
Maybe.
Charr, do a sexy
You are making
I
me
can
have
do a
extra
sexy
work by
dance.
putting
Do a
on
sexy dance.
these
He's
metal
a little
tips.
dragon.
Fine, fine. For 10 you shall have it for 8 gold pieces.
Oh.
Actually, no, sorry, that's
Wait a minute.
No, that's fine. Yeah.
18. My mental.
I'll take 8.
That's
Excellent.
definitely
So he,
yes.
he goes up with a couple of swords and he just goes, takes off the tops of a couple of swords and chucks them in his pile ready to fold them a bit more. He hammers them into the javelins. So go ahead and knock 18 off and you have 10 new javelins.
Yay! Now remember Hendrik's teaching.
I've got it right here.
Excuse me, good sir. Do you sell crossbows?
No, I don't sell crossbows. That's more of an elven weapon.
Yeah.
Those treacherous elves. Not the wood ones, obviously, not the wood ones. The really snobby ones. His nose is very flat anyway, and he still does that. It's like the snobby ones.
What about shields?
Shields I have.
Ah.
And he pulls out these 3 shields, and they're all exactly the same. I call this the Great Shield of Die.
Oh.
Get it.
But can you eat your dinner off it?
He looks like, I haven't tried it, but probably.
Okay. And how much?
800 gold pieces, but it gives a +4 to the AC.
Damn.
He's like, oh!
Damn, you
That would mean Hendrik would have
800.
a dragon slaying sword and a dragon praising shield.
Makes me neutral.
Balance.
Yeah.
I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to buy one.
Excellent. So he hands it over. You pick it up and you put it on your arm, and you feel a divine presence with this shield, as though Dai himself has actually blessed the shield, and you feel a lot stronger and nimbler with this shield, which increases your AC to +4 once you've got it equipped. So that is an instant.
That's awesome.
You don't have to attune to that. As soon as you pull it out, you have the
Charr like sells it on corners, just like, you gotta try this.
I would like to touch it tonight.
What is up with you then?
You're getting about. I'm not sure. This is my friend. Now it's me. What do you take me for?
I would like to feel closer to die.
Are you going to start to make cans you'll use now?
I'll be onion next.
That's amazing.
Okay, so anybody else?
Yeah, what sort of armours have you got? Any that'll fit a human?
None.
No.
Ask about altering the pre-existing one you've got.
Oh yeah, can you make alterations to existing
I
armours?
can. It will take time and money, but I can.
Okay, how much money?
Depends what you want done.
So I've got an acid-resistant mail armour. I would just like to have a different look to.
Let me see.
Don't mind the blood.
Tell him you like the look of the dye shield and you want it to look like that.
He looks at this armor and he darts back at you and goes, "How have you come across this armor?"
Found it, you found it. Adventuring.
We stumbled across
Don't bring that into
terrible
it.
battlefield which looked as though a dragon had ravaged these poor souls.
Make a persuasion check.
It wasn't at all.
Oh.
Hendrik's actually dealt physical damage.
I thought too hard.
It was a 1. And I have no proficiency in it.
He throws the armor back. He goes, "I don't want to touch that armor." And
He's a Dragonborn. You could have said we helped a dragon. You
could have, but then you would have actually done it for you, but you lied to him. So. And that is actually where we're going to end that section today. So, shall we all ready for our ending?
Yeah.
I found my thing, it was on the floor.
Emil has found his thing.
It was on the floor. It was,
Oh, can I put this on? Subscribe.
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 Are we ready?
Subscribe.
Yeah.
Team ready?
Yeah!
Gladiators ready? Okay, so thanks very much for watching, guys.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Like and share with your friend.
And check out our sponsors, Sticky Ink Clothing.
They do really great geeky-based t-shirts, and they're the home of Crash Band Clothing.
Stick around after the credits.
For some links to some other awesome videos.
All the links are in the description.
And see you next
Silence.